And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the late night show that brings you off a cliff just in time before you fall off it, only known as the Tuesday Night Special. And a little bit of good news and bad news of getting you guys off that cliff. Good news, you're finally off. Bad news, for the next part of the story, you're gonna have to wait 3 weeks until our 6-year anniversary to hear the epic conclusion. And why? Because we gotta fix that light bulb. Yeah, so it truly proves that 3 is truly gonna be a magic number in 3 weeks. A lot of 3s around here, isn't there? And to continue that 3-like combination, folks, I think it's time for us to check out some video game hits along with those video game clips from the Indie Cade world for a very special milestone edition of the Indie Cade Triple S Deluxe. And we kick things off this week with the art wall. And the art wall picture that we have up comes from the game The Mousetress from the title picture of Tinker Master the First Night from the developers Since Then's Games. And the picture that they provided for this week in all its glory would be our hero with traditional steampunk glasses and a backpack on his back with a giant oversized wrench surrounded by a litany list of robots that hopefully are there to help him, with 2 giant robots in the background with the title of the said game right above the whole thing. And according to the maestro, he's also standing on the top of a trash can. Nice! And this game automatically reminds me of a steampunk version of not only Ratchet and Clank, but a little hint of Red Faction Gorilla in there as well. And here's hoping in the near future for this game is the fact that you can use those little buddies to your advantage to help you take down other enemies, and they also help you build cool things along the way. Like, I guess a hovercraft of some sort. And according to the maestro, yes, they can help you, but not too entirely sure they can help you build a hovercraft or any sort of vehicles. Well, hopefully they can, because it would be pretty cool if they could. And speaking of cool things, folks, we now jump directly into the sound wall. And the sound we have up for this week comes from the co-composer Braxton Burks with their titled song Banana Brick Road World 4 theme from the video game Bacon Man and Adventure from the developers SkyMap Games. Bacon Man and Adventure. That sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon that would really work in these day and ages. But besides that, folks, this song, when I close my eyes, automatically reminds me being on a pirate ship with the maestro with my foot firmly on the wheel in a full Captain Morgan pose as we make our way to port and try to get some items to help us go further along on our adventure. As according to the maestro, I try to do some Captain Jack Sparrow voice asking for some more Spanish doubloons. And hopefully some bananas and grapes. Whatever else you have that is for sale. Yeah, that is a bad Captain Jack Sparrow accent, but either way, we were able to get the items and then make our way back to port, or out of port, while my foot was still firmly on that wheel, steering it incorrectly, almost landing right directly onto the side of the island we took the items from. What, you thought we were gonna pay for it? We're pirates! But besides that, folks, we now head on directly into the Screenshot Saturday Showcase, and the picture we have up for the Screenshot Saturday Showcase now comes from none other than Masochista from John Old Blood. You mean the guy from New Legacy Inc.? According to the maestro, no it's not, but the picture that they provided for this week would show an old man who is very thin holding on to a walking cane with very soulless eyes next to a picture of what appears to be his late wife, who also has soulless eyes in that picture as well, staring me down and giving me the absolute creeps, with an untied tie too. Yee! And this picture automatically reminds me of something straight out of, I guess the movie Phantasm. He really does remind me of the tall man from Phantasm, and according to the maestro, he swore he heard him say, "Boy," when he was looking at me in that picture. Don't scare me like that. That's not funny. That's not funny. And if you guys want to check out any other cool things from the art wall, sound wall, Screenshot Saturday Showcase, or even have your games featured on there as well, you can head on over to their IndieCade.tumblr page, only known as IndieCade.tumblr.com, or head on over to their Facebook page known as Indie Cade, or even their Tumblr, Instagram, Flickr, YouTube, or website pages that are all named the same but are just as critically acclaimed, only known as, you guessed it folks, Indie Cade. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into this music once again and continue to listen to these diamonds in the rough as we try to turn your Tuesday night into a Friday night. Only here, right here, on the Tuesday Night Special. So don't go watching infomercials just yet, folks, and stay tuned.